All right, so this was just an easy way I could think to play this one for beginners. So all you need for this one, honestly, you could probably do it just in standard tuning without a capo, but then you'll be playing everything just a half step lower than the track. So if you don't have a capo and you need one, I have a link to those in the description, and you can just throw one on the first fret and that'll put you in tune with the song. So to start this one out, I'm just using some real basic finger picking, and you could, if you want, you could just use your pick and just play each of the notes I talk about. You could just pluck each note with a pick if you want, but I'm going to use finger picking for this intro part, and I'll show you how to play it. So you're going to basically just play the top half of a D shape. So you set your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the high E, ring finger on the 3rd fret of the B, and you're going to pluck with your thumb on the D string, and then your middle finger on B, and ring finger on high E. And the reason I'm doing that is just because I'm holding my pick for the strum part. But if you don't want to hold your pick, you could just set it down and do like thumb on D, index finger on B, middle finger on high E. So you're going to do thumb on D, middle finger B, ring finger high E, and then you're going to go back to B. So you got, all right. Then you're going to move your thumb up, you're going to pluck A. Alright, so you're going from D to A. Now you're going to set your index finger down on 2nd fret of the A string and pluck the pattern again. Alright. Now right here, what I was doing a little switch up. So your index finger needs to jump down to 2nd fret of high E, and then you got to reach way up here to 3rd fret of low E with your middle finger. And the reason for that is because you need your pinky to do a little pull off. So what you're doing is plucking that 3rd fret of the low E, middle finger's plucking B, ring finger's plucking high E. But you set your pinky down on 3rd fret of the high E before you pluck, and then you pluck, pull off to 2nd fret of the high E, and then pluck B string again. So you've got So it alternates between doing that little pull-off riff and then just doing, just plucking the strings. So if you alternate between the two, it sounds like this. Alright, so a way you could try to get around that and make it even easier is if you just start with your index finger down here on the 2nd fret of the high E and leave ring finger down on 3rd fret of the B. And you would kind of walk the progression like this. Right, so you're kind of reaching with your middle finger to grab that 2nd fret of the A, so that's kind of hard to do. So that's why I was thinking it might be better to just leave it like that for the first few chords and then switch. Alright, so then getting into the little strum thing, you've got alright, so these are just very simple power chords. So you're going to start with a D5 shape power chord. So you set your index finger on the 2nd fret of the G, and this chord is just the D and the G. So you're going to pluck that and you're going to strum them both at the same time. So you're going to go down, up. Alright, then you're going to go to an A5 shape, so you just hop your index finger up to second fret of the D, and then you've got A and D that you're plucking. So you got, now you've got a B5 power chord shape, so index finger second fret of A, ring finger fourth fret of D. Alright, so all that together. And notice I'm doing a quick mute with the side of my hand after each down up strum. So you got down up and a quick mute, down up, quick mute, quick mute. And then the last chord is a G5, so you just take that B5 shape and you're going to move it to a G5 shape. So index finger third fret of low E, ring finger fifth fret of A. And you got to do it twice. Down up, mute, down up, mute. Alright, so hopefully that gets you a good start on this song. Go ahead, hit the like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.